桜井義之くん。
No way. Hey, I'm gonna have to edit like the other part, like part way through that laugh, because I accidentally pressed the button. Just like awkward silence, just like, whoops, I wasn't supposed to press the button. Now I have to edit out part of my laugh and like have it continue on the next part or something. So imagine like someone randomly come across my videos and the first thing they hear is just be like, what?
2位が朝倉乙女さん、そして1位が高坂真由紀でした。
She grinned. Damn, I got third.
ごめんね。みんなとっても惜しかったね。順番とかつけられなかったから、面白そうな順で選んでみた。
But how? I mean, I knew you would lose, but how did you even beat Otane? You didn't need to. You didn't need to think about how interesting they were. Nanaka laughed joyfully.
これでリーチと。
Mayuki-senpai smiled delightedly. Good.
残念だったね。
Otane patted my shoulder.
ってことで、弟くんが0ポイント、乙女が1ポイント、私が3ポイント獲得と。そして、弟くんの命運を握る朝倉ゆめさんの採点です。
Oh wait, so that was only for one then. So we get even more. If I were to get third place, that would force me into a penalty game. Let's see, how can I avoid that? If I were to get first, then Otane would be third. If I got second, then I'll still be third or tie with Otane. What if a third was tied?
なもん2人まとめてビリよ。
Gah! That means for me to survive, I have to get first. Okay. You understand the situation, right? I looked at her begging, but she simply looked away.
第3位。
Good.
置いといて。第2位。高坂真由紀。イエーイ。
What the hell? It's like you're just like, oh, you pulled a cliffhanger that... Yeah, I see. I'm gonna pull a cliffhanger on you right now as well. Mayuki-senpai raised her fist in victory.
これで私の総合トップは確定だにゃ。
And my curvy faces are unrivaled. Mayuki-senpai got 4 points. That means if I were to get first place, Mayuki-senpai would have 4 points. I'd have 3 points, and Otane would have 1 point. If Otane got first place, Mayuki-senpai and Otane would have 4 points, and I'd have 0. Just for reference, well, the top was tied.
もちろん2人ともトップよ。ね、乙女。
I was entrapped. I just knew it.
どうしたのかにゃ。
Yeah, you're evil!
何のことやら。ってことで、第1位。
Please, God.
朝倉乙女、拍手。
Randomly just clapping to the music then instead, just like, no, you idiot. Mayuki-senpai and Nanaka applauded joyfully.
やったね、弟くん。
No, I didn't. This was the worst possible development, and it was kind of obvious. Yume, how could you?
いや、だって兄さん生意気なんだもん。
This is why they shouldn't have been labeled. Cheeky, how dare you say that as my younger sister?
さて、弟くんには何してもらうかにゃ。
They should never have pointed out whose lunch was whose. It made for a biased outcome. They knew which ones to choose. They weren't on your side from the beginning. She grabbed my shoulder.
私ね、いろいろ思いついたよ。
So basically now he's got 2 penalty games then. She was smiling happily. I'll never, ever compete with these people again. I vowed to myself that afternoon. Do we even get to know what happened? Come on, you can't just build up something like that and just not freaking... Why? That was delayed, wasn't it? Anzu waved a stack of papers at us with a blank expression on her face. I guess that means the script's done. Everyone applauded. I'm not clapping again.
お疲れ様。疲れたけど楽しかった。
Anzu passed out the script to members of the cast, lighting and sound crews. And of course to me too. Good work. Anzu nodded with blushed cheeks. The class president stood at the podium with the script.
それじゃあ、出演者は一旦通しで読み合わせね。雪村さん、人形の方はどうなってるのかしら。あかね、報告お願い。
On Anzu's cue, Kane and the rest of the puppet team stood up.
はい、まだ全部完成はしてませんが、一応主役級のものは仮で出来上がってます。じゃあ、それも含めて合わせてみましょう。その他の人は手伝ったりして。
Everyone put the desks in the corners and started to work. The cast got together in front of the podium for a discussion.
ここ、曲は？はい。
Coco let everyone listen to the music she edited at home. The set crew and art crew listened too. Watara and Tsuganami praised her music. It's like, oh, what wonderful music! But we couldn't be asked to actually include the music itself, you see. We could have it play in the background or something, but they'll probably save that for the actual puppet show. And if they don't add it in the puppet show, I am very disappointed in you. The class president looked satisfied too. Akane and Anzu were getting emotional. Everyone liked it. I was so worried a couple days ago, but now things were starting to look up. Seriously, is it that emotional? I'm glad.
それじゃあ、合わせてみる？
Seriously, if it's not like an absolute beautiful piece and instead it's just something that's not really just... We'll see. We shall see, music. We shall see. Everyone nodded in response to class president's suggestion. You've given it hype now. So it might lead to disappointment. Or it might lead to just like, fair play. It lived up to expectations. There's a lot of pressure on your shoulders, Coco. I practiced working my puppet as I read through the script. I was still awkward with it, but I had to get used to it by the performance.
次、吉行のセリフだよ。
Ah, sorry. Anyway, I only have a little time before the performance. I'll do my best. You know, one of you viewers commented saying, hey, see what happens if you like pick on a different destination that doesn't have anyone there. Let's have a look-see. I was about to go to the music room, but the Coco's actually there. Or maybe she's not. I mean, that one time I thought I was going to get an interruption there, but... Yeah, she was in the classroom that one time, and yet she wasn't there. That was weird. But one comment said, why not try one of the empty locations? Yeah, let's go to... Yeah, screw it, let's go the entranceway. Have we even been here before? Maybe. I guess I'm going straight home. Oh, stuff does happen then. Miss Koshi-sensei, yes, I'm just leaving. We haven't seen you in a while. As I was leaving the entranceway, Miss Koshi-sensei came over to talk to me.
そう。私もね、これからちょっと用事があるから帰るとこなの。
And then the scene just ends like that. Things to do, huh?
ええ。何の用事か気になる？
Well, yeah.
本当に？
She was the one who asked me, but she asked me again knowingly. I got the feeling it was something I didn't need to hear. No, that's okay.
あら、そう？個人的な用事だから大したことはないのだけれどね。
Mr. Koshi-sensei smiled. Did she just tease me? It It was scary because I couldn't tell if she was serious or if she was joking.
それじゃあ先生と一緒に帰りましょうか。
Was she serious or joking? I became cautious.
別に押し黙ることはないんじゃない？
Just those eyes every time. By the way, we don't go home in the same direction, do we?
バレたか。実はその通りよ。
Just like you see, I am actually an assassin. Just like, what? Yes. I mean, we let Tsuganami just leave, but you on the other hand, I know that you blurted out that that girl was a robot. Now you must die. So she was joking.
そういえば桜井くんのクラスはクリパで人形劇やるんだって？
Yeah, how did you find out?
まあね。調子の方はどう？うまくいってるの？
We just started to practice, so it's hard to tell.
まあ確かに最初のうちはそうかもしれないね。けれど舞台に立ってやるものなんだから最後にものを言うのは一つ一つの積み重ねになるからね。お稽古はしっかりしておくのよ。
Yes. This time she sounded serious.
それじゃあね。
I saw Mizukoshi sensei leave while flattering her white coat. I needed to read the script when I got home. You gonna practice it again?
そこ気持ちいいかも。
Don't make it sound like I'm doing something twisted.
だって弟くん上手なんだもん。
Her glowing nape was right in front of me. I could smell the clean scent of soap. Her sensual voice echoed through the room. This does really seem wrong. The way it's just like, no explanation. I told you not to sound like that. Otane came over an hour ago because there was something wrong with her bathtub. And there I was giving her a massage after her bath.
そこもっと
If Yume saw
不
this...
潔。
Ah! Speak of the devil. Don't misunderstand this, okay? I was just...
いや冗談だから。
You know, I was just about to joke about that when he said that. Just like, and then all of a sudden, door slides open. Of course, we don't hear the door slide open or anything. That would have made for a more, you know, because I couldn't tell if he was imagining it or not there.
別にそんな焦って言い訳しなくても。
She waved her hand as if she didn't care about a thing. But why aren't her eyes smiling? How would your eyes smile? So, what are you doing here this late?
私もお風呂借りていい？
That's right. Sure, go ahead. If Otane had to come over, naturally you may had to as well.
ありがとう。ゆめちゃんもお風呂上がりに弟くんにしてもらったら？弟くんのテクニックすごいんだよ。
Someone just listening to her words should easily misunderstand the situation.
いや、私は遠慮しておくよ。
Indeed.
妹の存在なんて気にしないで、どうぞ二人で大人の時間をお楽しみください。少なくとも30分は入ってるんで。
Yume disappeared into the bathroom rather sullenly. What was she talking about?
大人のお時間って何？
I have no idea. Otane looked totally lost next to me. So why is he like, I have no idea there? And then he... I don't know. It kind of looks like a freaking flattened football. Like it's been punctured a bit and it's deflating a little. Maybe that's what it is. 22nd of December. When was the play? Was it on Christmas or just before Christmas? I can't remember. Silence. We haven't heard this track in a while. Not since the intro. Well, actually, no. We heard it I can't remember when. Silence quietly piled up, continuously, like the rings of a tree, forming layer after layer on each other. Why am I talking this way? Is this a dream? Is it a memory? Is it someone else's memory? Or is it just my own dream? A dream of nothing but white. Piling up, covering everything. Swallowing up everything. Ah! I was suddenly thrust into consciousness with an impact. I was certain that impact blew away some of the lines I'd memorized. What the hell? Why did they have that in there? It's just like, I don't know. I couldn't figure out what had just happened. A familiar face appeared in front of me. It's Sakura-san. I don't know why, but she's excited. What is it? Look at what? Is it snowing? My brain didn't have enough glucose yet to be able to digest what Sakura-san was trying to say. Outside? Outside. It took me about 5 seconds to understand what she was saying. I crawled out of bed and looked outside. It was covered with snow. I guessed right. No wonder it's so cold. As I shivered, I got the photocopied papers comprising the script by my bed. Sakura-san looked amazed. Response?
普通君くらいの年齢ならさ、雪を見たら、わーい、雪だってはしゃぐもんでしょ?
If anything, you expect like, yeah, school be cancelled, right? Just like, nope. Now school's not cancelled. A little snow don't mean shit. Just like, oh. I don't think so.
僕も君くらいの時はそうだったもん。
You still do, Sakura-san, right? My guardian, whose age was unknown, nodded happily. Or imagine a plot twist where she actually is, like, maybe 10 or something, and he's his legal guardian somehow. I was just like, how is this possible? Like I said, she's apparently in her 60s. As unbelievable as that may be. Now we have snow as well as... You know, they could have... Why not add in some snow, kind of? Or maybe it's not snowing at that point in time. I can't believe it's snowing. It's only December. Never mind, he says it right there. And Sunny Island was warm, so we hardly had snow before the end of the year. You just immediately think of Miku there when you say Hatsune. We usually had snow after New Year's. Well, usually meant it happened once in a while. Snowflakes and cherry blossom petals were fluttering together in the air. You know, if a null character randomly appears in a story and is a Miku lookalike, I'll just be like, wow, speaking of the owl. It was a fantastic scene, but it was a common natural phenomenon for people on the island. I'm not sure if there are any... Well, there are actually other characters we haven't seen, as evident by... No. Yeah, where? Menu? As you can see, we haven't seen these two characters, and there's always the possibility that there's one or more than the one that's shown here, who knows. But then, that wouldn't make sense, because these are all the voices. They don't even have a voice for, like, that just for minor characters. Just like, only characters that have their own portrait have voice actors. It was fantastic to see, but it was a common natural phenomenon for people on the islands. As I walked shivering, I saw familiar faces walking together ahead of me. Anzu, Kane, and Amikaze. I didn't know what Anzu liked about Amikaze, but I'd seen them together quite a bit lately. Yo!
Ohayo, Yoshiki-kun. Sakurai ka. Ohayo.
Amikaze greeted me absent-mindedly as if she was curious about the snow.
Ohayo.
Anzu said as she shivered from the cold. Good morning.
Yuki ne.
It's cold. How you doing, Anzu? You know, it's like... it's kind of stupid things people will say to each other random like that. Just like, hey, it's cold out today. Like, no shit. It's snowing. No shit.
今日はちゃんと寝てきたから。
It begun to rain. No shit. You know? Good.
心配しなくても私は平気。
Wait, what? You don't need to worry about me, I'm fine. I'm glad. I felt relieved.
かわいそうに。私のことを心配でたまらなかったのね。
Anzu nodded. Maybe I didn't need to worry about her.
ねえねえ聞いてよ、よしゆきくん。浜笠さんってばね、雪が珍しいんだって。バカにするな。みなつだって雪くらい見たことはある。
Have seen, huh? You know what this looks like? It looks like a cow patterned pillow. Maybe that's just me. It looks like it has like a pattern of a cow, and it looks like a pillow. It really does. She must have been extremely curious if she was certain that she'd already seen it. Like, you know, a pillowcase. It really does. It's just like, why have you got a pillowcase on your head? It's a hat, damn it! When I thought about it, because it was locked up in that place for a long time, of course she was curious about snow.
こうやって屋外でまじまじと見たのは初めてのようなものだけどな。
I see, and you were touched.
別にみなつは感動など。
No, since she's a robot, can she feel the cold or not? I'd imagine not, but you never know. This is a weird freaking story. Some really random characters. I mean, we got a freaking robot in this.
冬休みに入ったら一緒にスキーに行かない？お、ナイスアイディア。スキー？あれ？浜笠さん、スキー知らないの？ちょっと待ってくれ。
The only thing I know about skiing is the part where you fall on your ass. And it's like always in fail videos. Cousin put her hands to her temple. Never been skiing, obviously. I heard the sound of a motor from him somewhere. I mean, we get snow here every now and then, but not enough to actually, ski or anything. You'd have to go to another country for that. Unless it was really, really a lot of snow and you're just like, hey, let's go skiing down the hill. Just like, I don't think it's a good idea. You should go to an actual place that, actually is for skiing. And just actually, whatever. Just knock yourself out, literally. And just like, whee! You hit a tree, dumbass.
了解した。
I don't know what she understood, but because they nodded.
雪上での移動手段のことだな。スキーに行くとはどういう意味だ？
Was she like, okay, I'm Googling it. Google. Okay, got it. Now I know.
ああ、だからスキーをするために雪山へ旅行に行かないかってことよ。そんなものが面白いのか？
Well, I imagine it's only fun if you don't fail at it enough to break your freaking bones or some shit. Just as long as you don't go into a tree or slip and fall on your face or something, it's probably alright.
面白いと思うけど。
You haven't been skiing either, have you?
板を足につけて坂を滑り降りるだけだろ？何が楽しいのだ？疾走感かな？それとも爽快感？ともかく気持ちいいの？そうなのか。移動手段であるスキーをわざわざしに行くなんて本末転倒のようにも思えるが。
Well, it's like some people like riding on skateboard, do tricks on it, or a scooter, or like a bike, It's just, I don't know. I'm crap at like freaking explaining shit. Again looked at me as if begging for help. It's a sport. You go down the slope at high speed. When you become good at it, it's really fun. I guess just like it can be it's quite a competitive thing when you get really good at it. I didn't dislike skiing actually, I liked it quite a bit. I tried to think of a ski slope. Sakura-san and Junichi-san took me skiing when I was little. However, we hadn't gone for a long time because Sakura-san didn't like leaving the island.
そうそう、それに景色もいいよ。白金の山、舞い散る雪の結晶、そしてゲレンデに咲く一輪の花、花咲茜。聞いた限りでは面白そうな感じはしないが。
How about the part where you frigging land face first into a tree?
伝わらないかな、この私の心の情景が。みなつはスキーをしたことがないの？ない。そう。なら経験してみるのも手ね。あれの役にも立つかもしれない。本当か？
Anzu nodded. What are you talking about?
桜井には関係ない。いいか、アンズ先輩。
And because I took Anzu's hand and left.
ちょっと待ってよ、アンズちゃん、任せさん。
What? This is Arcane, not Anzu, what the hell? Arcane chased them hastily. They're so energetic. It was too cold for me to chase them. Phew. I let out a sigh. I wondered if they were really going on a ski trip. I've never been skiing before and don't really have any particular interest in doing so. Besides, it'd be cold. I became a little envious. Though I can imagine someone take me skiing, just like, okay, let's do some skiing. And then just like, yeah, you do that. It's like, aren't you coming? No, I'll just watch from afar and I'll just like be worried if you'll hit a tree or laugh if you hit a tree but don't die. It's like, what's that supposed to mean? Well, I'll laugh only if you're okay. If you're not okay, I'll be like, oh shit, somebody, medic, just like, oh, thanks. Well, you should be, I mean, if I wasn't there when you hit that tree there, I haven't even gone skiing yet. It's like, yeah, but you get the idea, when you inevitably hit that tree, who's gonna be there to help you out? Me.